Hi beauties. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Happy Friday everyone. It's Friday and I'm really excited to do this poetry live. Hi. Hi guys. Happy Friday. I'm really excited to have this poetry night. It's nice to kind of do something a little bit different on here every now and again. Okay, so let's just wait for a moment for a couple of more peeps to pull up on the live. Hi, I'm very good, thank you. I'm always rushing last minute to get on here. I've got to change my ways. I really do. Hi. Let's give it a moment. I'm like maybe 4 or 5 minutes behind schedule. So let's wait for a few people to pull up on the live. Who on here already is going to be sharing some poetry with us tonight? Let me know. If you are one of the poets or spoken word artists or whichever term you choose, send me some hearts so I know, or say the word me so I know. So let's just give it a moment. Do I remember you? Okay, do I need to put my glasses on? I need to get closer. I need to see your face because I see do you know what it is? I see so many names daily, weekly. I can't remember everyone sometimes. Tell me the name you go by and then I may remember. Were you on my last poetry show? If you were, then I will remember. Tell me the name you go by. Oh, you're Prince. Of course, Prince. Hi, Prince from Shepherd Bush Market. Of course. See, if you say, I meet so many people sometimes. Of course, Prince. Of course, I remember you. I see your posts all the time. I support your page and you still support my page. Thank you for coming on my live tonight. Normally, guys, I do live interviews or chit chat with Silver on a Wednesday and a Friday when guests appear. But today, I'm going to do something a little bit different. And we're going to have some poetry when people decide to come on. Like, so let me give a couple of people a little bit of a probe and see who's ready to come on. Okay. I'm going to have to probe some people because it's not an interview. So people might just feel like, let me just pull up anytime. And without the poets, there is no show. So I'm going to give everybody a nudge. Do you like poetry, Prince? Do you like poetry? I'm going to give everyone a nudge. Hi. That's Lady Diane. Let's see who is going to jump in. See, this is what happens when you don't do like strategic interviews. People, let me send you some hearts back, people. Hey, what's going on? Happy Friday. Welcome to Free Flame Thoughts. This is a live recording, so I'm going to be repeating some things throughout the live. Yeah. Hello, Chris. It's different night tonight. It's not interviews tonight. It's I'm going to be doing poetry night. So whoever wants to pull up and share some poetry or maybe even short stories from their novel book, they are welcome to share elements of that. It's nice for me to do something different sometimes. It's my personality. I get bored. So therefore I like to switch it up. I'm going to be doing a musician's night at some point. So which is a bit more effort for me to be going out looking for musicians. But yeah, so every now and again, let's switch it up. Okay, so welcome guys to you who are new to this page. Welcome, I'm your host. My name is Silver. I'm just checking that I've got all my bits with me. I got my tea, I got my gin, I got my water. I'm ready to get lit with you, Lord. Okay, I get excited on nights like this, guys. All right, so as there's no particular order, Is there any particular poet slash spoken word artist that's ready to step forward first? If so, just send me a request and come straight in and let's make it happen. Do I need to view something? Is that the Triple P poet? Let me just double check. Where's my 2020 vision spectacles? Let me see. Is that the pretty provocative poet, otherwise known as Triple P?
You got it. How are you doing today?
Thank you for saving me. I'm
Save
coming
you.
on first.
How did I save you?
How are you today?
I am good. I am good. I can't complain at all.
Super. Let us know what part of the world you are vibing from tonight.
Sure. So I am the pretty provocative poet. I'm from Toronto, Canada, and I am a spoken word artist.
Nice. I meet so many wonderful people on this platform that when I do my travels, I've got so many people to link up with. So Toronto maybe next on my list. How about that?
Yeah, whenever you're in town, just let me know. Just hit me up. I'll
Oh, I
ship you
love it. I
around.
love it. I love it. Welcome, welcome. All right. So what piece would you like to start with today? And then we can talk about what inspired you to write it.
Sure. So the piece I'm going to do today is called The Scent of a Woman.
Before you start, do I need to start with my tea or should I go straight to the gin and tonic?
You might want to mix the mix the both.
Are you causing trouble already? Are you really?
I'm
All
I'm known to cause trouble.
right. So I'm going to start with the tea, but I may switch it up. Okay, go for it, Google.
The scent of a woman is unforgettable. The taste between her waist is one delectable. I'm trying to keep this poem semi-professional, but it's hard when God's greatest creation looks so edible, and woman, you are amazing. I'm left waiting, wanting, pacing, my heart racing with love and anticipation. Let me show you the Big Dipper is more than a constellation. Let me master your body instead of you masturbating. And even in earlier times, the scent of your pheromones used to make pharaohs moan. Currently, I'm sorry if I leave a mark on your neck, hun, but these lips don't want to exist without the taste of your skin on my tongue. Your scent makes me come to you begging to do new positions we've created. Tonight, I'm going to teach you the deep throat hope and gag on greatness. We'll make love in stages. But I pray this will be a moment so tasty. Your tongue will salivate from the caramel gravy dripping from this muscular system. Are you ready to eat? Because I'm ready to feast. I'm prepared to eat you medium rare, well done from the rare, pulling your hair till, baby, I'm coming, is the only audible words I hear. I'll whisper in your ear. I love you beyond this lifetime. I imagine you at 80 still mine, and baby, you're still tasty. At that age, your vagina will be my natural Viagra. I'll slowly grind and wind my hips to the thick tip of my dick shifts your goddess spine. While my abdomen's pressed against your clit with confidence, you'll fall deeper for me. I want to take you across continents, make love till consciousness is lost in the fog of where did we throw your bra? And where did we catch these feelings? Your honey is sweet. You're a snack I love to eat and lick too rough, giving a new meaning to the term, let's play Candy Crush. Our sex life is the biz, and the flame of fantasies continues to live. Really and truly, the scent of a woman just simply is.
Okay, so 1 second.
Yeah, give me 1 second, actually. 1 sec. I'll be right back. 1 sec.
Oh. Hi, guys. What do you think while he's disappeared? Can I have some love hearts? Okay, there you are. All right. Okay. Wow, that was something. That was some foreplay. I liked it. By the way, guys, this is By the way, guys, this is no judging panel. We're having fun. It's all about poetic expression in any form you want. But I personally found that to be foreplay, and I liked it.
Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
What inspired you to write that?
It was actually for this show called Scent of a Woman. It was a erotic poet showcase, but it was all women in the showcase. But they invited me to open up the show.
I'm gonna send you some hearts on there myself. Thank you so much. Was that written by real inspiration, or was that just fantasy and desire?
Mostly fantasy, man. I'm not with anyone right now, so most of my stuff that I write is just me
So I
fantasy.
could say live without feeling guilty that you're cute as hell.
Oh, really? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I
Okay.
receive that. Thank you very much.
I'm not gonna get no DMs from no wife now and how you say my man's cute. I'm joking. He cute as hell, guys.
No.
Send some hearts up in the box, please, because we like that. We like that. Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Do you have
Appreciate
another
it.
piece you'd like to share with us tonight?
Um, any
Or
particular?
would you like to go and come back and have a moment?
Yeah, let me go and come back because someone came to my door. I don't know who came to my door. Someone came to my door.
Okay,
So
thank you so much for sharing that scene a moment. And make sure you come back.
I will for sure.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Guys, that was the pretty provocative poet, otherwise known as the Triple P. Okay, so who is pulling up next? Let us know. Let us know. So tonight, guys, is poetry night. For those of you who are new, I'm your host. My name is Silva. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Free Flame Thoughts. For those who are a little bit confused, like this is not an interview. No, tonight is not interview night. It is not chit chat with Silva. Every now and again, I'm going to have entertainment night and do something totally different. I think different people express themselves. Some people like to talk. Some people like to do music and poetry, and it's still a conversation. So I welcome you. So who would like to come up next? Hi, Chi Chi. And by the way, guys, my friend Hereby Chi's on the live. Hereby Chi, if you don't already know, after this live, by around 10 o'clock, between 10 and 12, Chi plays live music on his page. So that's at Hereby Chi. Go over, chill out, have a drink, and listen to some live music. He's a whole vibe. Yeah. Yeah, and he's also a natural hair loctician and business owner. So please go support my friend. Okay? Hi, Chi. Who's coming on next? Whoever's coming on next, please send me a request and surprise me. Okay. Yeah, it is. It sure is open. Anyone's welcome. Anyone's absolutely welcome. I have a few guest poets that has got their name down, but as you know, sometimes people don't turn up on time. So it's whoever wants to come and jump in, please come. But tonight we do have Lady Diane. Lady Diane. We have Jay, Carla, we have Sanju, we have the Lyricist, and we have Serenity. So any one of you guys, if you are here now, as you have reserved your position, please pull up first. So let's see who wants to jump on next. Should I go grab somebody? If I go grab one of you, will you just come on? Or let me see. Oh, send a request. How do I... For me to send a request, the person has to be on the live and I can press the name that I see. Instagram has changed so much. So let me see. Thank you, Chi Chi. Let me see. Who is actually wanting me to send? Let me see. Send the request to Lyrical. Let me see. But where is the person? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay, here we are. I see you. Thank you, Crystal. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome. Nice to see this nice surprise. I love surprises. What's your name?
I'm Cynical Insomniac.
Oh, welcome to Free Flame Thoughts. My name is Silva. Tonight is poetry night, so thank you for joining us randomly and being spontaneous. We appreciate you. Let's start with what part of the world are you in at the moment?
I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Nice, nice. Okay, so is there a particular piece or pieces you'd like to share with us tonight?
Yeah, I can. I've got two if you've got time for two.
I have, girl, let's do it. I'm chilling. It's Friday.
So, I followed PPP in here. So I am also a spoken word artist.
For some reason, it's a little bit low today. I'm not sure if it's Instagram, so maybe speak up just a little bit for me, guys, when you come in.
Oh. Can you guys hear me okay? Or what was
yeah, that's a bit louder. That's a lot better. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I tend to kind of shout when I spit anyway, so.
Oh, excellent.
Okay, so the first piece I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm gonna go classic. I'm gonna do a piece called Rate Your Pain.
Mm.
With 0 meaning dead and 11 meaning heaven, let's work on a scale of 1 to 10. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how am I feeling today? Well, in my case, it gets a bit complicated, mostly because I believe that whole rate of pain number scale thing is relatively useless when it comes to gauging actual suffering and actual pain. I mean, I could say, yes, I'm depressed. I'm at a 3. Meaning what? A 3 can mean many different things to different people. Some of us with depression really never get to experience 10s. Some of us rarely get to feel 9s. So a 3 may not be too bad for them. But for someone who lives around 9, any prolonged period of sitting at 3 would be like slowly dying, being boiled alive, or set on fire. The numbers are arbitrary. My 6 may be your 4, or vice versa. So I suggest that we replace this outdated, essentially useless system with something that makes much more sense. Words. The next time a doctor or a therapist asks you on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you today? Instead of saying 10, you could say, well, tomorrow's going to have to be worse because today is the best day of my life. Instead of saying 9, you could say, better than fine, thanks. I can't remember the last time I felt this way. If you want to say 8, stop yourself and say instead, it's been a great day. Solid. Thanks. But even as you say those words, your mind may be whispering, let's just hope it stays that way. But if you don't have that luck and you drop down to a 7, you can say, I can feel myself slipping, but I'm still living, still thriving. For a 6, you could simply say the words, I am trying. And if you get down to a 5, you can say, I'm proud of myself that I'm not currently crying. A 4-level response could be, well, at least I'm here and faking a smile and not curled up in a fetal position on the floor. And I think we could all agree a reasonable response for a 3 would be, I have to be high to 8 right now. I would not have one single slice of appetite if not for the weed. What's a 2? A 2 could be, well, thanks for asking, but my actual response would send you running, so I'll just say, I'm fine. And a 1 would be silence. Because at a 1, most people cannot function. At a 1, if you have the energy or motivation to fake a smile or even speak, then you are a superhero. Because at my 1s, I barely have the energy or motivation to keep breathing. I understand this new system is not quite as quick or as catchy as our previous system, but let's try doing it this way. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling today?
That was so realistic. I had so many thoughts. I was listening to you and I was zoning out, not intentionally, but it was like a real scenario. I was really reflecting on that concept. That was a really good concept. And I think a lot of people, if they search themselves or they've experienced the reflectivity of anxiety, depression, or anything like that, that would be, even seen accounts for psychologists, that is the number that they actually ask you, isn't it? How do you feel from 1 to 10? So that was really thoughtful, and I really appreciate that piece. May I ask, in behalf of all of us as well, is that inspired by real life experiences, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's almost all of my pieces are me.
That's real.
I mean, I have like 3 fictional pieces. All of my other pieces are me. And I think I'm gonna do an erotic piece for my second piece. And my erotica is also me.
Oh, okay. You can always do second piece
on that as well.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Like, I'm gonna sit down for that because I'm a lazy person at heart. But like my poetry is me. So I'm very open about that. Like,
that's great.
It's kind of my calling card at this point. That my poetry is very vulnerable, and it's very it's just kind of,
for one reason or another, I think it takes quite a transparent person to actually be that vulnerable and say, this is me. So I appreciate you. Let's go.
Yeah. You're welcome, I guess. I don't know. So the second piece is actually the first erotic piece I ever wrote. It's called Lesson Plan. They always say it's the quiet ones who are wicked in bed. They always say it's the introverted ones who like to feel their hair pulled so tight that their heads jerk back and they bite their lip in pain and they're forced to arch their back and their muscles clench tight in all the right places. They're the ones who like the ropes and the blindfolds and the cuffs. They always say it's the teacherly types who are into the rough shit. I've been told I look like a teacher. I suppose I do, don't I? Here's a secret. I am one. Just to give you a hint as to what I'm into, just in case you're wondering how to treat me if you're ever lucky enough to get close enough to be in a situation where you really need the details. If you ever do get lucky enough, close enough to see my mischievous grin and the sweat that sheens my skin, to watch my curls bounce, watch this red turn to fire as the light shines just right. Watch it turn to fire right before I make you shudder and your eyes roll and your muscles spasm. You'll learn that I am not shy. I'll tell you what I want. But if you're idiotic and have one of those stupid, delicate psyches where a request is taken as criticism, just an inch to the left, if you pull that obnoxious shit, you'll be gone. That's for little boys and little girls. That bullshit little game. Like when I pull out my vibrator and you think it means you're not enough for me, shots, if you weren't enough for me, you wouldn't fucking be here in the first place. So wipe that look off your face and twist the top on that thing. No, not too far. Don't start at level 10. We want to work our way up to me screaming your name. I'll probably code switch and slip into German, maybe into French before slipping back into English. Ich werde dir sagen, dass du mich härter ficken solltest. That's me telling you to go harder. And don't respond with, are you sure? I am so sick of that shit. If I didn't mean it, I wouldn't have said it. I'm not going to break. Although I may melt like a puddle on the floor, so go harder. Wenn du gut bist, dann werde ich gut spritzen. That one you can translate yourself. Make notes of what I say I like and don't forget my pleasures. You better be doing your homework. Because after all, I am a teacher. Remember?
Wow. You know, I'm quite a bold individual, but I always seem to have a 3-second blush moment when someone's as bold as me. I don't know why. That don't make no sense. But I'm like, is she saying all that? Girl, if you knew what I was like, you'd be like, you, yeah? That was good. I really enjoyed that.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed it. So this is what you're like. This is how you frighten people in the bedroom?
Yeah. That's how I frighten people in the bedroom. That, you know what? Sure.
What's that piece called? What is it entitled?
Lesson Plan.
Oh, very nice. You are an actual teacher.
I was when I wrote this piece. I was in graduate school and I had a class when I wrote this piece.
Wow. Thank you so much. And can we have your name once again?
Yes, I'm Cynical Insomniac, and just a quick plug. I just wrote a book and released a book on Amazon. It's called Refuse to Drown.
Ooh.
It's on Amazon, or if you want a signed author's copy, you can DM me. They're $15 plus shipping.
Can you tell us, is your book poetry or is it something else that you've written?
Yeah, it's poetry. So it's a collection of 25 poems, and from each poem I've drawn 4 prompts. So it's actually a book of 100 prompts as well as 25 poems. And there's actually room in the book. So I actually put in the book room to write.
Oh, wow. That is nice. That's different. That is different.
Right next to the poems, so you can kind of catch your ideas as they come within.
Wow. Guys, that is probably one of the most unique as a creative published writer myself, not even I would have thought of that. So, girl, you're good.
Thank you.
Good. And when did you write this book? When was it published? Let us know.
It was just published a couple weeks ago on 31st.
Congratulations. What was it like receiving your first copy in the post? Did you cry? Did you scream? Did you celebrate? What did you do?
It was crazy. I got my first, I got my proof, my first proof. And do you know who did the cover for this?
You?
The Pretty Provocative Poet.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. This book is completely community created. I wrote it. He did the cover. We edited it. Like, yeah.
And who entitled the book? Because that's really punches me. I really love it.
It actually comes from one of my poems.
I Refuse to Drown.
Yeah.
I love that. I
Yeah.
really love that. That should just be a quote that floats around social media. I like that.
I have a poem called Pain Olympics. It's posted on my page.
Okay.
It's called
Well,
Pain
guys, sorry, just to let you know, Instagram is creating so much technical issues. Some of my lives has gone missing and things like that, and I have to somehow find it on the feed, and then it's not saved on my page, and I have to then break it down into segments. So I'm hoping this gets saved. But either way, once you see any, if I have to capture it and, you know, post sections, which everyone, for sure I will post up. If I have to break down the video, then at least, guys, please, when you see the post, please add your, everyone here that's actually performed, add your link page, so I can come back and find you and obviously say thank you and everything else, and inbox me your details after the show anyway. And obviously follow and support my page.
I already followed.
And for anyone that actually would like to have live chit chat and interviews about anything that you're passionate about, any topic goes, as long as you flow, as long as it flows. And some people want to do autobiographical about their life journey, be it trauma or whatever it is, any subject, just inbox me and we can arrange to have you back on a, you know, a one-to-one based conversation, and we can make that happen on another live.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you so much for gracing us. Peace and love. Stick around.
I will. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Let's go. There we go. Thanks.
Oh, I enjoyed that. Guys, who is coming on next? Do I come and look for people? But let me know. I don't want to kind of pressure you guys to come in at different times. So if anyone's ready, let me see. Send me a request. We have Lady. Let's have a look. Oh, who is that? Okay, no. We have Lady Diane, we have Serenity, we have Sanju, we have the Lyricist, we have Serenity. Is any of you guys ready, or is there anyone else who isn't even listed want to come up and just grab the mic? Please let me know. Send me a request. If you're finding that difficult, then just say me and I'll try to come find you. But so far, guys, how are you finding the live? Yeah, are you being entertained? I'm going to send some love hearts for the two previous poets that came on. Oh, guys, so who's coming on next? How do I have a list of people that said they're coming on and only one has actually come on from that list? I don't know. Let me see. Okay, me. So let me see. I see. Yep, no problem. So I see Crystal. I see Born to Write. Let me see. I see Lady Di. So let's pull up Lady Di. And I'm going to come back in the comments box and pull whoever else up. Okay, so bear with me. Lady, how are you?
I'm okay. How you doing?
Oh my God, I'm great. It's Friday, so I'm super excited. I'm seeing some buffering. I hope that we don't lose you. Can you see the little circle going round?
Yeah, I had some issues as well.
But me too. They're working on whatever around here, so there's a lot of disturbance happening. So guys, we have Lady Diane. Lady Diane is the author of the children's book and founder of the book entitled From the Little Danes Foundation.
Yeah.
And can you tell us what your new book is about? It's not poetry, guys, is it? It's children's stories, yeah?
Yeah. It's the motivational bedtime story for children.
Okay, correct me, that's it.
Available on Amazon. So it's all about, helping them to grow their self-esteem.
Okay, and remind us of the title of the book.
The Magic Mirror.
And that's written for young children, guys. So Tonight, Lady D is going to do some poetry, but potentially next week she's going to come back and do a autobiographical live talk about her journey and what inspired her to write, and we're going to go into stuff. Yeah, but for tonight she's sharing the other side of her creativity, and
I've
that's
got so many
poetry.
sides.
So many sides. Yeah, triple threats up in the house. So
Yeah.
Lady, what are you going to read for us tonight?
So tonight I am going to do one of my spoken words. Title is I Saw. So are you ready?
We're ready.
I have been traveling for centuries. In my memory, I carry so many injuries. I am bleeding inside from what I saw. I have some insecurities from what I felt. I traveled the world, I saw many cultures, and I remember that my one was torture. It's not for nothing that anger is my nature. I saw faces of many countries. In my face, they threw their insecurities. It's not for nothing that strength is in my structure. Everything they threw at me made me stronger. I traveled the world, you know. I saw places being built while others burned to the ground. I saw family being separated. I saw my kind losing their name, bodies in chain, spirit in pain. Something was lost and will never be regained. I saw my country angry, hungry for freedom, free me. Then I saw my country falling apart, many depart. I departed, I deported a part of me. I heard many accents, but my one was silence, because all I saw kept me silent. I saw mothers crying for joy because of a newborn. I saw others holding their children's dead body because of the skin they were born in. I saw some live in peace while some cry for justice. I traveled the world, you know. I saw faces, but how many saw me and evaded? What did they think of me? I saw mankind being unkind. I tried to find other places in space when there are so many places on earth that need to be replaced. I saw love and hate eating from the same plate. I saw many languages. I heard many voices while some were being silenced. I saw fear. I saw thrill. I saw things that feel so unreal. I saw wrong. I saw right. But did I fucking see right? I saw peacekeepers bringing fears. I saw the world turning like everything was all right. But did I freaking see right? I saw myself being knocked out. I blacked out because I am black. I should be out. From the men and women in the books to the women saying those words, I saw many things. I saw doubt, but my strength will never sell out. I've been traveling for centuries. In my memory, I carry many injuries. I saw many things. I saw you. I saw me. I saw them. But them, I'm still trying to see us. I've been traveling for centuries. In my memory, I carry so many injuries. And this is just a little bit of what I saw.
Now I'm wondering what you really saw. But then we're going to talk about that next week on the interview.
Of course.
Thank you so much. What inspired you to write that particular piece?
Like the title said, what I saw, what I've been through, injustice, hope, love, hate, everything.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Is there a second piece you'd like to do? Or do you want to go away and come back? Do you want to do another one now? It's so free. It's up to you to do as you please.
I can do another one now because in a minute somebody's going to come. So just
okay, sure. Let's go for it. Let's do it. What's this next piece?
So this one is called Hope and Pray. I had a conversation with my mom. I told my mom I wanted to be the voice of my nation. She told me it's best to live in precaution. I told my mom I wanted to fight for the cause. She told me it's best to live in peace and find other purpose. I told my mom I wanted to bring hope to the hopeless. She told me it's best to hope for the best. I told my mom I was tired of running away. She told me we will get to rest one day. I asked my mom what I can do to change the world because all I want is to live in peace. She told me, hope and pray. I listened to my mom. I grew up praying for the best, hoping for the best, until the day I stepped out and saw injustice toward my kind. I looked toward the sky and cried out loud, oh God, where are you? Then I remember I am calling the same God that's been given to me, forced into me by the someone who are causing my tears. For the first time, I met confusion. I ran back inside in tears. I told my mom to tell me about my story. She said, with pride, revolution. Yes, confusion. She painted the ceremony of Wakaima. She sung the strength of Bookman. She danced the fight of Toussaint. She applauded the courage of Dessalines. She spoke the story of our revolution. My revolution counted more than 1,000 men and women's name. I could see pride in her face, but in mine, she could see sadness. I am tired of running away. I am tired of being a prey. What do you think would happen if Toussaint, Bookman, Dessalines did nothing, just hope and pray?
Your style of poetry for me is very like real storytelling, where I could almost see like another, what do you call it, narrator in the background with the movies, and I'm trying to find out what's really happened. And yeah, I think real storytelling. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for gracing us with your poetry.
No problem.
Yeah,
Thank you for
this
having
is
me.
Lady Diane, guys. Sorry.
I said thank you for having me, and I can't wait for next week.
You're so welcome, guys. Send some more. That's it. All the love hearts for Lady Diane.
Thank you so much.
And we're going to have her back, as said, very soon. And she's going to be having a one-to-one exclusive live talking about her foundation, her children's storybook, and her life journey. And I can't wait.
Thank you. I can't wait either.
Yeah. Feel free to stick around, and I'll speak to you soon.
I will.
Peace and love. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to take a moment to read some comments in the box, and then I'm going to pull some people in. You know me, let me get that 2020 vision on so I can see. Do you want to click yourself off? That's it. Okay, so let's go all the way back. I'm just going to take a moment, guys, just to send you back some love hearts. Oh, I'm going to go all the way back. Let's go all the way back. If Prince is still here, I hope you're enjoying the live. I'm going to check to see who's coming in a moment. Give me one moment to reply to your... Let me see. One moment to reply to you coming in. And hello to you. Was that Jips with Gems? Jips with, was that Chems? Okay. Black Widow Poet. Gonna send some love to everyone who's... Let's see. Okay. Just sending back some love to you guys. Thank you, viewers. Thank you for those who will be participating and has already participated. I'm fumbling with my words today. What is wrong with me? Am I tired? Cynical says, I think that was the person who are you referring to? That's it, the triple P. Yes, he's always in the mood to misbehave, she says. He's a troublemaker, says, written from the heart. That's in regards to our first poet. I'm just trying to acknowledge everyone here. Spoken Soul Sessions, thank you. You like my accent. And if you are from the States, I love your accent too. Okay, let me see. Okay. All right. So let me send some more waves. Afri Herbs, when you say natural Viagra, was that when the first poet was talking about sexuality and oral? I'm gonna send back some waves. How you doing, Ive? Let me see. All right, so I'm gonna go all the way back now. Let's go all the way back. And thank you to those on this live that took the time to share the live. Share the promotional post. And for those who tagged other people in the post, I appreciate you helping me with spreading the word. Okay, so let me see. I'm just going back through everything now. All right. Okay, so I'm about to see who's wants me to pull him in, but I'm going to go find somebody. Born to Write. Let me come get you. Born to Write. Born to Write. Hi.
Hi, hello, how are you?
I'm
Beautiful.
very well, thank you. I'm divine. How are you?
I'm divine as well. No complaints over here.
Oh,
And
that's lovely.
I just love your accent as well. I used to practice a British accent and an Australian accent when I used to do theater years ago. Yeah, so I love it.
Really?
It was a little bit like this, love. I kind of talk like I was having tea and crumpets, I guess, to be stereotypical. But
You
yeah,
done
man,
quite good.
I used to love it. I used to watch a show when I was a girl called Murder, She Wrote with Angela Lansbury. And she was this British private eye, little old white lady. It was just a
Yeah,
great
I
show.
know her. Not
You know
personally,
her?
but I know who you're speaking
Oh
about.
my God, her work was really good. So I've been a poet, I guess, and nerd all my life. But I just love the vibe here. I love the show. I didn't know who you were. I got on here because of Cynical, but I'm gonna follow you now, and I will be in
Thank
touch
you
with you.
so much. And this is a disclaimer, guys. This is not a poetry page. The last time I had a 3-hour live poetry session, it was crazy. It was off the chain. It really was. But so I do interviews. We do all sorts of conversations, all sorts of liberal conversations on here Wednesdays and Fridays when I have guests. But every now and again, I'm going to switch it up and have a segment night and have you guys converse in a whole different language. As a creative, I need to hear that sometimes. So why not? So welcome. So what part of the world?
So as a creative, you're not a poet. You're not a poet? What are
I'm a
you?
creative writer. So you can call me a
Creative
poet,
writer.
but
There
I
you
call myself an
go.
expressionist.
Okay. So
Okay,
that's
it
all
sounds,
of us. We're creative heads. Okay.
yeah.
I'm
I mean,
excited. Yeah, I'm going to be in touch with you.
everyone says poet or spoken word, which is great. But a bit like, do you guys know Ursula Rucker?
I do not.
Look her up. Ursula
What's her
Rucker,
name?
she's from America. She's from
How do you
America.
spell it?
Ursula, is it
Oh,
U-R?
Ursula. Okay.
Yeah. So Ursula Rucker, guys, look her
Ursula.
up. I call her my mother of poetry.
Okay.
And then Sunny Patterson, she's also a really another
Oh,
great
yeah. I know
artist.
her.
Yeah. Now, one thing that me and Ursula have in common, first of all, I'm not a performance poet. I'm a just a creative writer. Yeah. But so one thing that we have in common, she doesn't like being called a poet or spoken. And I dig that because it's like everyone wakes up, I'm a poet, I'm a spoken word artist. And that's kind of how it's got. So for me, I say I'm an expressionist. That's what I go by when I'm doing creative work, because as an expressionist, I think there's different sides to me, whether that's story, writing novel type stories, whether that's, passing thoughts, quotes, whether that's poetry. So because I'm not into poetry, I never call myself a poet.
I had a hard time accepting the fact that I was a poet, and I proudly say it now. And I am a spoken word artist. I'm dope at both of them. I'm great at both of them. But and there's many more things. I playwright, I country music, songwrite. I mean, I'm just a writer is what I just call myself. But I am very happy I'm celebrating actually 20 years of poetry, spoken word, theatrical performing, and artist cultivation. So I am excited about that. And I've met a lot of people on this journey. I've helped a lot of people, and I've been helped. But one thing I am glad about poetry nowadays is that it actually does have a voice. And you can
Oh my God,
poet.
yeah.
You can be a poet, or you can be a spoken word artist, whatever you want to be. I love them all, because I remember a time
what is the difference in your opinion?
I remember when writing poetry you were geeky, weird, strange, right? I've been writing
really?
30 Yeah, I've been writing 30 years now.
So let me ask
you
the viewers also. As you said poetry, you said spoken word. Now, when I use the word poet, spoken words, for me, it's the same thing. The difference is one's just clearly saying that they perform and they do spoken word. But if from where we come from, it's the same thing. And it's not that I'm against the word poet. It's just what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying.
no, yeah.
Yeah, for me,
I get
I'm
it.
very
Yeah.
individual, so I call myself an expressionist. But it just means that I
Yeah.
have different forms. Like yourself, you are so multi-talented. So for you, what's the difference between poet and spoken word?
To me, in my experience, I would say a poet is the person that writes the poetry and reads the poetry. A spoken word artist becomes the poetry. They become
That's
that piece
well
on
said.
when I read this piece to you, I'm going to become this piece because it is a spoken word performing piece from a spoken word set.
I like
And
that.
then
I subscribe to your version.
I don't know. That's just my opinion. I
I like
always say that's my 10 cent. That's my 10 cent on the dollar. You know. So
I like it.
we need 90 more cents to make a dollar. We need each other. But I love your vibe. Love the energy here, and I'm just honored that you pulled me in to share.
Thank you. Be sure to inbox me everyone after so I can follow your page as well, please. Yeah.
Yes,
So
and I
guys,
want and
yeah. So Born to Write.
yeah.
Let us know what your first piece is and what's the entitlement of it. What do you call it?
Absolutely. Hey, Lady Tiffy, thank you for coming in. The first piece is titled Lovesick.
Ooh,
Lovesick. Girl. Like, have you ever been?
girl.
So, the first piece is Lovesick, and
Yeah.
I know I have to prepare myself to be prepared, if that makes sense. So
Okay.
I'm ready
Let's
when
get
you
into
are.
it.
You let me know.
I'm ready for you.
All right. I'll be reading also today.
Please feel free.
Born to Write. Lovesick.
Take your time, sis.
And I'm telling you, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not living without you. And you, and you, and you, love. Why won't you love me? Have you ever been lovesick? Have you ever felt it in your bones? Have you ever felt it hanging around like that silly rabbit searching for someone in the daytime with a flashlight? Like, have you ever been lovesick? Has it ever been so deep down in the marrows of your bones that everything you tried, love just wouldn't quit? It was similar to the poetry so very well written in the movie Love Jones. You fight it and deny it, but the feeling again lives deep down in the marrow of your bones. My friend, have you ever been lovesick? Like, I thought maybe love is sick of me. Perhaps I'm the Cajun, and maybe love is the bird and she wants to be free. Queen, do you want to be free? And I'm telling you, like, love, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not living without you. Listen, love, I don't want to live without you. Can't you see? And it's not that, it's not all about this poetry. See, love, I have given you out freely, unconditionally to the young, the old, the rich and the sick, the quiet and the loud, the humble and the proud. Like, love, I've always rocked with you, and you know that this is true. So why is it that you keep evading me and my space? This is true. See, this poem is kind of wide open, line after line and rhyme after rhyme, embodying these secret thoughts of this overly turned broken heart of mine. And I'm telling you, see, love, I'm not going nowhere. No, I'm not living without you. Love, am I the cage? Love, are you the bird that wants to be free? See, it always feels like love is like the last hour before feet aching, quitting time. And it's like second by second, love ticks visits for a moment, yet she's so busy, she refuses to sit. And I'm telling you, see, love, why? Why am I the woman good enough to put his heart back together? And then when his wounds are healed and King is whole and better, he walks away into the night, so loyal and dedicated to the sister that never treated him right. And I'm not hating on him and his life, but love, why have you left me? Why does it seem dark when it should be light? Is there loneliness in my eyes, love? Like, have you ever wondered what your eyes say to the world.
Mhm.
Have you ever wondered, do my eyes say I'm a victim? See, I consider myself pretty strong, you see. I just don't understand why love keeps avoiding me.
Mhm.
And I'm telling you, I, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not living without you. No, 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 no way. Love, I'm not living without you. And you, and you, and you, love. Why don't you love me? Born to write. Thank
Oh, I'm gonna give myself a hug.
you.
Yeah, you are the epitome of spoken word. I'm subscribed.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you so much.
really, guys. Okay, look, let me just send you some hearts before I get into it because my
I'm a
words,
lot to process. I get it. I'm a lot to
my
swallow.
my. No, you're not. What? Why? Why are
I
you
don't
lot?
know. Listen, I'm going to tell you something, and here's my truth. I've been dark skinned and overweight all my life. And
Mm.
the truth is, I've always had to work harder. I've had to be smarter. I've had to sound better. I had to work more. You see what I'm saying? Even from my own kind. So I don't give a shit if I see a heart. And if I see a heart, I appreciate it. And that's where
Mm.
I'm at in my life. Because I do poetry for two reasons. I want to please my creator and I want to have fun doing it. And I've been able to do that. And so I'm not wealthy and I'm not famous, but I'm very rich. I'm very rich in love. I have a lot of love. I'm having a 20-year open mic, and that means 20 artists are going to come out and do poetry with me and celebrate. And so I'm excited. I have friends that are coming. I won't name call because I hate it sounds like I'm doing that, but it's just going to be some dope
Oh, you
people
can.
that are on that mic. Um, you don't want to miss the mini interview I'm going to do with Bruce George. If you
You're
don't
gonna
know
send. You're
him,
gonna send everything to my inbox, and I'm gonna flag it up for you as well.
I would love it. And I would, well,
Mhm.
actually, I do a small segment called Beautiful Chaos. And it's about people that have had chaotic times and found beauty in it. And so I interview those people. We share their stories. And so I'm going to contact you about tentatively interviewing you as well, because I want to branch out beyond the States. I really do. I want to
Girl, I'm
share
here.
the
So
talent.
do me
It's
a
so
favor
much
for
talent.
one moment, sis.
Mhm.
1 second. I need to take this opportunity because I've got so many thoughts in my mind, and I need to take this moment to truly just do this,
Oh my goodness. I appreciate that.
girl.
I
Because
appreciate it.
we're gonna go into some stuff, but I need to. Let me just repeat that.
It's been a journey, and I don't feel sorry for myself because of what I look
No,
like.
can
All I
I
can
tell
do is
you why
speak
I'm
from my
doing that before we get into it?
okay.
It takes, let me explain something. Guys, first of all, I love every single one of you. I don't have to know you. And let me explain that. Well, people hate and dislike about knowing us. So I can love without knowing you too. Remember,
Mm,
okay?
mm.
Now, I appreciate everyone that's popped on, passed by, promoted, viewing, partaking, gonna partake after you, and will even view this live after, okay? But let me tell you something. This is not a judge panel. This is about us all together, creatives or non-creative, just vibing and flowing on a
Yeah,
free flow. Okay?
yeah.
That's why I call it free flowing thoughts.
Mhm.
But let me address you now, my sister, as an individual. I've got this new word I came out with like a few days ago, and I say on my pictures, I dare to be me. Taking
Mm.
me 45 years to get to that point, sis. So
You
you
bet.
see, when you come on here after doing a poem and you just be like, well, listen, I appreciate the heart, but you know what? And I'm like, this woman's going to do an interview with me whether she knows it or not. That's number one. We going to talk all this. I
I
already
want
know
to say,
a lot that's you gone through.
yeah, it is. And
So
you know
let's
what?
start by addressing what you said as an open line. And I can't take away how you feel about yourself, but I want to say this to you. When you say you've been dark skinned and overweight your entire life, I love all you black brothers, but I just need you to know I love you, dark brothers. But I love all of you brothers. I just need you to know, once again. But you see a dark skinned guy, shit starts going left with me real quick.
You know what? I love them. And I'm going to tell you, it's been such a journey because growing up, light-skinned brothers liked me because I was dark. And I was
love the
attracted to
contrast.
dark skin. And so I don't say that like all of my culture hates me because I'm dark and
No,
overweight.
I
No,
didn't
I'm
say that
saying
to
when
you.
I was
Your
younger,
reflection. That's what this is
yeah,
about. Okay?
our melanin, I get it now. I really understand how powerful it is, how ancestral it is, how deep my roots run because of it, and how strong I am because of it. And it's the irony is you're you're strong enough to go through what you're going to have to go through. It's almost like the creator put it inside of you because you were going to need it. We were going to need this to survive, not just one another, but them and others, right? So I'm honored. I would love to come on and share.
Oh, we gonna talk. You're gonna have to block me.
You're so crazy.
You're gonna have to, people, are you hearing me? I'm gonna stalk her inbox after this show.
I want it. Look, come on in.
Thank you. You have been, to me, we're all so beautifully different. I'm not just saying that. I'm not even trying to compliment you for the sake of it, because I really am a transparent. I would say thank you. Bye, next. That's what I would say.
Okay.
Yeah. You know when you're graced with an energy that is like, okay, let's backtrack and deal with that one once again later on, because we got to have a lot of conversations. You are such a divine being. You dare to be you. That's what I'm saluting you for.
And I want to tell you why I know this is so divine. And I'm not even going to do a second piece because I've been on here long enough.
No, I would like to come back or do a second piece after this. This is, listen,
because people are waiting, and I know they're waiting. But I want to tell you how divine what you said is, and you can look on my page. I just did a show with an artist named Felix Guzman from Brooklyn, New York. The title of our show on my flyer, which is still there and dated, is titled Dare to Be Different. So I love how God works.
Okay, I'm saying you dare to be you. Guys, understand what this means when I say that. We have this thing when we say, oh, just be you. We've been taught to say, just be you. But depending on who you is, it can be the hardest thing to be. Depending on your generational background, what you carry, the legacy, your traumas, your healing, it can be the hardest thing. So you see when you come and say, you know what? I'm going to unlace myself right now. I don't really care. I'm just being me. I'm like, I love people like that. We need to spend more time around people that dare to be themselves.
Yeah. And you know what? It's not easy. Like you said, it took you 45 years. It took me 35 years to get comfortable in my skin. It took me 35 years to look in the mirror and encourage myself like David. It took me 35 years to embrace this line on my nose, my big stomach. It took me 35 years to embrace every flaw that people say that I have. But when I realized this, that I am just a shell and that this is going back to dust, and my spirit, I am a spirit on an earthly journey. See, I don't even fit in with humans because I'm so spiritual. I'm not better. I just realize what's important, what matters, and why it matters. And what I'm going to do is my best that I can in this lifetime that I'm here as this Black woman. And to quote Maya Angelou, when once asked, she said, if they asked her if you could come back as anything else in this world, what would it be, person or animal? She said, I would take it as my plight till I died. I would come back as nothing other than a battered, abused, empowered, and strong Black woman. I would have it no other way. And I agree with her. You're right. I would have it no other way. I would, as the song said, I wouldn't trade nothing for my story now, because all of my pain, sis, has become power for somebody else through this vehicle called poetry. And poetry is just a vehicle. It's just, where do you want to go with it? What do you want to do with it? Do you want to be seen? Do you want to be liked? Do you want to be loved? If you're trying to get rich, baby, go on and go do something else. This ain't it.
Yeah,
right?
There's no writing money like that. Writing poetry.
That's not money. You have to love it. And so I'm excited when I meet sisters like you that give me love, and I can feel the
oh my God. Yeah.
I'm so excited. I don't know what God is up to, but I know we're going to do things together, and we're going to make this world a better place. And
100%.
I'm starting with the Black woman because everything begins and ends with us anyway. So yes, I'm going to start with her. Like the African proverb said, you educate a man, you educate that house. You educate that woman, you educate that village. And so that's what we got to do. We got to empower, inspire, and educate. Because ain't nobody coming to save us. You're not getting your mule. You're not getting your money. You're not getting none of that shit. So once you understand that God has equipped you with the tools and it's up to us to build, what are we going to build? Like, whose kingdom are we building? Right. So that's my 10 cents on the dollar. You are absolutely
thank
beautiful.
you so much. And my last words to you in this moment is, my 12-year-old niece asked me the question that you just shared. She goes, if you were to come back, would it be an animal or an individual? And I think I said, if it's an animal, I'd be a horse. But if it's an individual, I'll come back as a more confident version of myself. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll leave that there. But on the flip side, please stay with us. Come back and grace us one more time, should you please. But for you guys, everyone, please, that's participated or wants to come and do an interview, either one, please inbox me after this live so I can follow you back. I can check you out. We can talk and arrange interviews. Let's make it happen. Thank you so much, sis. Namaste.
X out. Thank. Namaste.
Let me tell you, I'm a very spiritually intuitive woman, and I know when I've come across divine spirit. That woman's special, really, vibrationally very special. Okay, guys, so who's up next? Who's up next? Who's up next? I'm going to pull someone in. Where's Crystal? Crystal, is she still here? Oh my goodness. All right, so guys, is there anyone specific that wants to come on next, or shall I pull somebody in? Who would like to come up next? You requested, let me come find you. Photography with love. Oh, I've got some surprises today. Who is it? Who is it gonna be? Hi.
Hello, how are you doing?
Oh, how you doing?
I'm doing good. This is my first time on here.
Thank you.
I follow Cynical, and I was on here when Cynical was on, and I stayed on in the comments, but I had to do some stuff.
So
I gotta get on.
Welcome to Free Flame Thoughts. My name is Silva. Thank you for gracing us with your presence today. Yeah.
Thank you for just giving me the presents. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. What part of the world are you in? I can say America, but what part? If you're still over stateside.
I am in America. I'm in America, and I'm in Baltimore.
Oh, lovely. I've got so many destinations to visit now, I tell you. Yeah. Baltimore.
Are you where are you in London? Where are you from?
I'm a typical Londoner.
It's London?
Yeah, I'm in London.
Oh,
Have you ever here before?
That's awesome. Say again?
Have you been to London before?
No, I haven't been to London. I know a few people from London. A woman I know, she's an author, and I was hired to do some stuff for her, and she's in London, and she's actually coming to the States.
Oh,
next.
lovely.
She's coming to the States on the 23rd of this month. She's coming to the area where I'm at. She's doing a book tour, and then she's doing a concert at the end of that week. That weekend of that week that she's doing a book tour, she also sings. So,
well, please inbox me all the details. I want to see what she does. I love seeing new people and meeting people and inviting people on. So, welcome. Tell us your name, or shall I classify you as Photography with Love?
You can call me Photography with Love. It's no big. But I wanted to ask this question because I didn't want to assume. I was trying to put in the comments. Is this only for poets? Because I'm a musician and I didn't want to overstep any boundaries.
Oh my God, no, you've excited me now. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, guys, I'm going to keep repeating this through the evening because there's new people that's popping on, okay? My name is Silva. I am your host, and this is Free Flowing Thoughts. And on this platform, we do live interviews strategically, and we have chit chat with Silva, more humor and just banter. Yeah, depending on who the guest is. Now, every now and again, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to have entertainment night. Tonight is poetry, but I've been wanting to do musicians' night, which will happen at some point. But if you are willing to do music, let me tell you, I'm going to drink some gin and tonic just for that.
Okay. I always like.
You gonna do some
I
music?
respect that. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing guitar. And
Come on, let's do it.
Okay, you really excited. You dancing. I love it. I love it. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna do a blues song that I wrote. Okay, it's gonna be a blues song I wrote.
My favorite. Go on.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this a little close because it's thunderstorming outside right now.
Okay, go for it.
Here we go. The name of the song is called Miss Millie. Every day when I throw the trash away, I put my feet to the ground, baby, and I make my way home to town, trying to find Miss Millie. She's got some explaining to do. Hey, Billy Bob, where have you been? Oh, baby, trying to come through, and how about you? I'm trying to find Miss Millie. She's got some explaining to do. Oh, yeah. I'm a mean child coming, baby. I'm like the wind. When I blow through. When I blow through. When I blow through. When I blow through. This for you. Hey, Miss Millie, where's my money? I've done everything you asked, and I even done it with a little class. Look here, Miss Millie, you got some explaining to do. I'm no fool. You know I play by the rules. Honey, I got a master's degree and maybe your thing do what it do. Look here, Miss Millie, you got some explaining to do. Oh, yeah. I'm a big child coming, baby. I like the wind, 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 wind. When I blow through, 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 when I blow through.
Oh
That's
my
that song.
goodness. Before I say a word, I'm going to send you some hearts in the comments box. Guys, I know you love that. Yeah, it was so unexpected. And I'm super excited about it. Yeah. Where's my hearts gone? Okay.
Like where my heart's gone. I'm shopping for hearts, y'all. I'm shopping for hearts.
Yeah. No, Instagram's been messing about, so I can't even send you the hearts right now. I don't know what's going on. But guys, on my behalf too, please send him some hearts. That was amazing. First of all, I love the blues.
Shout out to you for loving the blues.
Yeah, you're gonna huh?
I said shout out to you for loving the blues.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Yes, I love the blues. And you know what? The fact that you sang me the blues, do you know what? I find that so sexy. I think I'm going to drink some gin and tonic just for that shit.
Hold on. I ain't got gin and tonic. I got water. Cheers.
Okay, I got water. Okay, 1 minute. Cheers.
Cheers.
I got gin, tonic, and a rare nephew drop. And let me tell you, this is lethal concoction, and that is worth it for those blues. That was, guys, ladies, that was sexy. Even though it's the way he did it, right? Let me, one more sip.
Oh, take your time. Take your time.
Let me tell you, thank you so much. Do you want to do another song for us? Do you have anything else, or do you want to go and come back? Or
yeah, I'll do one more song. Something I do an original. I'm gonna let you decide. Do you want to hear a song? Because both of these songs are different. Do you want to hear a song that I wrote for a movie and got turned down, or will you want to hear a song that's more personal?
Oh,
and if anyone in the comment section, because I know I'm trying to be quick.
1 second.
Do you want to hear the movie song? I'm sorry?
So I was going to say, my friend Sandy in the comments box said, that's a mad concoction, that's a mad drink. Let me tell you, gin and tonic with Red Nephew will twist your ass up. Just have one glass. Just have one. Make sure you're indoors and you can go to bed straight after.
Yeah. I'm a whiskey guy. So like any type of whiskey and tequila, that's me.
That's you. So go ahead, Mr. Photography, with love.
Oh,
asking us. Give us your options, please.
Okay, so there's one song that I wrote for a movie. And there's another song that I wrote for a movie and it got turned down. And then there's another song that is more like personal. So if you like it, you could just type in movie or type in personal. You know, one person put in personal.
That's not fair. Like, it's like I want to hear them both now. On the flip side, I
gotta leave y'all wanting more, so you gotta pick one.
I know. Okay. Guys, you make your choice, but I kind of find I want to hear the song that they turned him down, and they didn't turn you down. It was their loss already. I know this.
Yeah.
Everyone is not for everything. So, what's your thoughts, guys? Personal song or
I'm seeing two personals right now, and you are for the movie one. So, but you are the host. So I'm gonna do the movie one for you.
Would you? Okay, but that one, you know, go with your inner spirit anyway, whichever feels right. But if you're giving me an option, I would love to hear the one you done for the movie that they didn't accept.
Yeah. All right. And Serenity.
You right now, boo boo. And if they didn't, go ahead.
Yeah. And I'll be back on again. This is my first time on here. I love your energy, so I'm gonna be back on here.
Absolutely.
So yeah. So the next time I'm on here, I'll make sure I do the personal one. Shout out to Serenity and Boss. Okay, Boss. I'm gonna call you Boss.
Okay.
All right. So here we go.
Serenity, you're up next.
So the name of the song is called Tori. Tori told him one day you'll love someone just like you. Someone that can help you but instead plays a fool. Tori told him, honey, I can stay but there's another way. Raindrops keep falling on my head to wash away the stains. Smiling at the lilac moon, looking through the window pane. Running away from chasing ghosts of yesterday. help me find a way. Tori, don't you go, 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 don't you. Tori, don't you go, 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 don't you. Michael looked around and said, Tori, baby, please don't go. Too many times people hide what they want to show. Michael said, time and time again, you're my only friend. Back then, even now, and forevermore. Smiling at the lilac moon, looking through the window pane. Running away from chasing ghosts of yesterday. Help me find a way. Tori, don't you go. Don't you. Tori, don't you go. Don't you. Words going through one ear and out the other. We playing games so your psyche can recover. Mama said love those that love you back. Do unto them and do unto another. Smiling at the lilac moon, looking through the window pane. Running away from chasing ghosts of yesterday. Help me find a way. Tori, don't you go. Don't you. Tori, don't you go. Don't you. Tori, don't you go, 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 don't you. Tori, don't you go, 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 don't you. And that's that.
Oh my God. So, Mr. Photography with Love, may I ask you firstly, first of all, thank you so much for blessing us with your two pieces, two different styles. So, Tori.
Thank you.
Wait. Tori?
Tori, Torri.
Where's she at? What happened?
Actually, I'm not going to get into it, but the woman name I got from a woman I was actually doing a score for a movie about. I was doing the score for a movie that has nothing to do with the song, and I just happened to write the song, and I liked the way her name flowed, and that's how I wrote the song.
Okay, so Tori, I love that name. So the actual song, though, is that from a personal experience?
No, I just wrote it.
That's when you know someone's good, because I believed it. I was like, what's her name? What's her address? What's her number? I want to know. I want to know why she left you. She crazy? You.
Yeah, the first song, Miss Millie, and the next time I come on, the other personal song. Those have very interesting stories to it.
Within the next 2 months, I think I need to do a musician's night. I really, whether that means you guys do poetry, but on track, it still be musician's night. I'm so happy you came on and switched it up and gave us some music. So I'm so happy.
I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thank
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you for even having this live.
100%. Please inbox me, everyone on this live that's taking part and want to take part in future talks, interviews, or even entertainment night, so that I can check out your page and follow you back. Be sure to follow and support. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. See.
All right, girl. Take care.
Peace and love. That was so good. I enjoyed that. Guys, I really enjoyed that. Can I put some love hearts now? That's it. I can do it. It's working now. Wow. Serenity, can I come get you? That was a nice surprise. And let me tell you, the little girl's room is calling me. Hello, Chica.
Yay!
How are you? I'm loving it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm
How
really
you
good. I'm
doing?
loving your head wrap.
Hmm?
And I love the head wrap and the eyebrows as well, the colour.
Thank you. You know, I hardly ever wear head wrap. It's typical woman of locks head wrap. So you always see me wearing billions of hats. I'm a hat queen. But every now and again, I switch it up. And I'm bored of my style. So I'm going to dye my hair soon. But I thought, you know what? Let's start with the eyebrows. So I'm trying to see if I don't know if I like it or not. Guys, real talk. Yeah.
I love it.
The eyebrows are slightly red. Thumbs up or thumbs down. I'm a big girl. I can take it. Yeah. It's actually not permanent. It's this pencil.
I actually did it in high school, and people used to ask me, like, why have you, like, drawn your eyebrows on red? I was like, why not? Why not?
But I wanted to do something different. It's either that, I was feeling radical. It's either that or cut all my hair off. So, yeah, exactly. I was in that mood. So I thought, you know what, girl? You better go and get a colour pencil. It's not the season yet to cut your hair. Don't be crazy because of your mood. So I just got the pencil out and saved my hair. That's what happened.
Yeah, I feel that.
Welcome back, Serenity. Serenity's done another poetry night, and it was an amazing night. Thank you for sticking with us. We appreciate you. I've been seeing your page. You've been doing some lovely work, and I think you've just been doing great. I think so, and I feel like you've been looking amazing in that particular shot with the whole sexiness. And guys, check out her last few posts. I think it is, isn't it? And what event was that?
That was a Pride event, so it was all for like LGBT, and yeah, it was amazing. It was so incredible. It was like
You look great. You done great, honestly. And I said that on your post. I was like, wow, yeah, you done great. So tonight, Serenity, are you going to take it to that place for us? Are you going to take it to that sexy place for us?
I am going to bring a bit of sexiness to it. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
Girl, you know me. I got no manners when it comes to poetry.
Yeah, so when you said, I seen in the post something about sexy or erotic, I was like, okay, let me just have a little flick.
You can do whatever you like. You can do whatever you like.
Well, I've got one here called Irrevocable Love. I wrote this, I think I wrote it 10 years ago now, something like that. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and read it. In fact, I'll just my washing machines, no distractions.
That's okay. Are you okay there, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so.
Go ahead, Serenity.
Make love to me. I don't mean fuck me. I don't mean lay with me. Make love to me. Present your undying love for me to the rhythm of our bodies and hearts, riding in beautiful unison. Make me a woman and show me you're a man. Make love to me. Give me all of your irrevocable love through the gentleness of your rough embrace. Create the unconditional yet unexplainable, undeniable love that is mirrored from my heart. And give it to me in a sacred and personally cherished way possible. Make love to me. Give me the love I desire, the warmth I crave. Give it all to me, and I'll spend all my days, for the rest of my days, giving you mine. Bit by bit, little by little, as I fear that boredom will creep upon us. Boredom is fearless and can kill, destroy, or harm any relationship. So keep me on my toes. I'll help you reach the sky. Make love to me, and our love will take us high.
Oh, I know that feeling. Well, you just want to be like, make love to me, baby. Furthermore, just take me. Was that written for somebody specific? Was that an experience you had, or a genuine feeling you had in that moment, and it inspired you to write that?
I've actually been noticing lately that a lot of my past poems have been written in the moment, and the feeling was about that particular person. So in answer to your question, yes, it was written about a particular person, but all my poems seem to kind of be talking about a future kind of love or experiences I'm having now, or that I feel are coming like soon or in the future. Like it's kind of hard to explain, but it's something like my most recent relationship. I felt a lot of, like, this poem included, a lot of my poems just seem to kind of come into kind of like into existence. Like it made sense now that I was with that person. Do you know what I mean? And so this
Wow.
poem was written with somebody else, but it makes more sense each time.
You know, I'm looking at you as you expressed that after I asked you the question, and you lit up, you look excited, and it's almost like a feeling that's happening in the now, and that's quite special. I'm glad you feel that way about your own art. It's, do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks about what we do, but when you can actually inspire yourself and excite yourself and make yourself be like, wow, I did that and I felt that, that is special. Yeah, that is nice. Thank you so much. Is there a second, or that all you'd like to share with us tonight?
That is all I'd like to share for now. If there's any space later on, I'll share, but for now,
Please
that's all
feel
I've got.
free. Thank you so much, Serenity, for returning back. We appreciate you. That was really nice.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh, guys, that was nice. Who is up next? So far, Jay Carlisle, Sanju, and the lyricist has gone ghost, although Sanju was feeling slightly unwell earlier, so that would be understood. That I totally understand if he couldn't make it, and we hope that he gets well soon. So let me read the comments. Let me see. Let's go back. Forgive me if I've missed one of your comments. Let's go back. Let me see. I'm going to send some waves. Let's send some waves. Okay, so let's go forward. Who do we have? Right Path 27. This is the show where at Lady Diane. Okay, read a dope poem. I think she's followed by favorite. Okay, is there anyone else on here that'd like to come on? Yeah. Okay, there's Serenity. There's someone that sent me a message saying I will send you my poem, but let me see, because is there anyone else on here that would like to come on? Because if there isn't, the one that was supposed to arrive was unable to clearly make it, although I spoke to them like 5 minutes ago. They were all right turning up, so things happen. I'm thankful for those who has pulled up and blessed this platform with their creativity. And if there's anyone that I've missed, please send an invitation to come in or write in the comments box me so I can see you before closing this live. That's if there's no one else that wants to perform, then I'm gonna slowly close the live. So guys, while that's in process, let me ask you, how have you felt about tonight? Have you enjoyed the guest that's pulled up? Let me see. Hey sis, much respect. Do you want to come on and do a poem? You must get back to work. Born to Write, please get back to the hustle. Inbox me. We gonna connect, girl. Thank you so much. Another salute for the night. I thank you for gracing us with your story, elements of your journey, and we're gonna talk very soon. Be sure to follow this page, guys, so I can hit you back and find you. So the individual that says, I haven't got my glasses. Let me see. Thank you, thank you for always supporting this platform. We appreciate you, Ivar. So is there anyone that wants to come on? The individual that said, hey sis, much respect, thank you so much. Did you want to come up and do something? Let me know. I may just end up pulling you in by accident if I'm not sure. If I'm not sure if you actually want to perform. If you do, just say yes in the comments box so I know before I close this live. I'd like to give everyone an opportunity to vibe. Guys, it's always nice doing something different on this platform, especially when it's meant to be typically an interview platform. It's nice to switch it up. And so I'm thinking I'm going to do Musicians Night soon. What do you think, guys? If I do Musicians Night, will you guys help me promote it and find musicians to make it an amazing night? Yeah. So let's say, I don't know, what are we now in August? Shall we say in the next month or two that I do a big Musicians Night? And if you are still a poet and you want to come and you've got some music behind you, then we can make that work as well. But Musicians Night, that would be amazing. So that was really great that Poetry with Love was able to grace us with something different. All right, guys, so I'm going to assume that there's no one else who wants to perform tonight. So I'm going to thank you so much for everything: viewing, sharing, comments, promoting, performing, everything, guys. Next week I ought to be back to my regular interviews and chit chat with Silva. Again, I say, there's anyone on this live, if you know a friend who knows a friend who you think would like to come and do a live interview or general banter chit chat, inbox me, let me know, send my details to them, send me their details, and I will make it happen. Okay, until then, have a delicious night. Peace and love.